listening to Krystal Clear Lore, a Wormsong production. Ranger Sergeant Mara Costa had worked in the Freetown-Fall River State Forest for more than 11 years. The night shift was still as terrible as her first day. Everything felt off in the night. The radio always sounded further away, as if the forest itself was consuming the signal. Tonight felt worse somehow. The air had a metallic tang to it, and her cruiser's headlights kept flashing off of eyes she wasn't always sure were deer. As she was driving on her patrol, she kept reminding herself that superstition was for tourists. So what if she was right inside Massachusetts' very own Bridgewater Triangle? It's not like anything had ever happened here before. Noticing an abandoned campfire near Profile Rock, she shook the thoughts out of her head as she stopped the cruiser, grabbing her supplies to start writing up the report and clean it up. She was grateful for the task at hand to distract her from her thoughts. She had just about finished when her radio went off. "Costa, come in."
"Reporting,"
she replied. "Costa, Quarry Gate, motion on Cam 2. Like usual, Ranger Hartman was all work, no play. Costa wondered what on earth he even did for fun when he wasn't on duty. She groaned.
"You mean the one I'm right next to near Profile Rock?"
"That's the one. We got some movement on the trail cameras. Footage is showing 2 legs, not 4.
10-4. I'll handle it."
Costa wrapped up her cleanup of the illegal campfire, loaded up, and headed out to deal with the trespasser. When she arrived, Costa killed the engine at the gate. The quarry was always out of bounds, as it could be really dangerous. One wrong move and you could find yourself at the bottom in a few minutes, sometimes with a broken leg, sometimes dead. From here, she could see the clean cut through the chain-link fence. The edges were curled up like shaved chocolate. Getting out of her car and turning on her flashlight, she could see footprints, not shoe prints, leading into the quarry. They were small, like a child's. Costa radioed in.
"Hartman, Costa reporting in."
10-4, Costa. What's going on out there?
"Fence cut, small bare prints going in. Roll EMS, stand by."
10-4, be safe. Costa stepped through the gap in the fence and scanned the area. The quarry was a bowl of broken ledges, with the moonlight dancing on the water below. She swept the beam of light across the old graffiti and stopped on something new. A perfect circle of porcupine quills driven into the dirt, points up, each one tipped with a single frosted blueberry. Costa paused and rolled her eyes. Everyone in the area had heard of the Pukwudgies, but she couldn't believe that someone had gone to the trouble of making that offering to them. She had just taken a step forward when her radio went off in her own voice.
"Mara, come and see."
She thumbed the handset. Nothing but static. A giggle drifted across the water. High, wet, wrong. Then another behind her. She spun. Nothing there. Just the smell of skunk cabbage and something burning. Not sure what was going on, she headed back toward the cruiser, keeping a hand on her Glock. The giggles multiplied, circling. She counted 4, maybe 5 distinct voices. All children, none breathing quite right. The first quill hit her calf like a hornet, then the second. By the time she looked down, a dozen barbs stood out of her pants, already sizzling through the fabric. Not porcupine, something thinner, gray, almost glassy. By reflex, she fired once into the dark. The muzzle flash lit a ring of small gray faces, eyes huge and milk white, mouths too wide. They scattered like roaches, then reformed farther away, upside down on the quarry wall, fingers and toes stuck to the stone like geckos. Mara limped for the cruiser. The door handle burned cold. When she yanked her hand away, the skin of her palm stuck to the metal and peeled off in a wet sheet. She gritted her teeth against the pain. The radio spoke again, her own voice laughing now.
"You never left gifts, Mara Costa. Not once."
"You're not real. Pukwudgies don't exist, damn it."
The Pukwudgies dropped from the wall in perfect silence. They didn't walk so much as pour across the ground. Mara got off 2 more shots. The slide locked back empty. Something climbed her back, waited like a child, with hands cold as quarry water. Tiny fingers pried the radio from her vest, held it to a lipless mouth, and spoke with her voice.
"Hartman, everything's fine. I don't see anything wrong."
She heard the radio go off.
10-4. Hope the rest of the evening is quiet.
She saw the Pukwudgie grin, and then she blinked, and the pain in her calf dulled to a warm throb, like someone had slipped her morphine. The quarry looked beautiful all of a sudden, moonlight on the water like polished glass. A small voice that sounded exactly like her own thoughts said,
You're tired, Mara. You just want to rest. The water's quiet down there.
She suddenly felt like the best thing was to go to the edge of the quarry and look into the water below. It was such a nice view on a night like tonight. She felt so light and free that she didn't even notice that she had walked to the very edge until she was looking down at the moonlight dancing on the water.
Jump.
The voice said again.
Jump. Why not?
Mara asked herself, and she felt herself leap off the edge. She watched the water come ever closer before everything went black. At 0406, Ranger Hartman keyed up again. No answer. By 0430, he sent Parker out to the quarry. Parker found the cruiser door open, interior lights strobing like it was shorting out. Mara Costa sat behind the wheel, head at a distorted angle, neck clearly snapped. Her duty belt was empty. Glock, cuffs, radio, all gone. Her mouth had been sewn shut with porcupine quills as if they were yarn. An autopsy would find a single rotten blueberry resting on her tongue. The circle of quills was gone. So were the footprints that Costa had found. Parker called Hartman and quit immediately. Deep in the quarry, something small licked blueberry juice off its fingers and added a fresh ranger badge to a small cedar box. Then it waited for the next ranger, who thought the stories were just stories.
Welcome back to Krystal Clear Lore. I'm Crystal Lance, and I'm back in the recording closet with my producer, Brady.
Hello. That was a chilling story, I thought.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'll sleep tonight.
I'm very sorry if you guys are listening to this or whatever.
I'll never eat blueberries again, possibly.
Yeah, it's
until I see them again.
So this week we are covering the Pukwudgie. They are mostly found in Bridgewater Triangle, Massachusetts, which is Massachusetts' own version of the Bermuda Triangle. Lots of crazy stuff seem to happen in there.
Now, is this like a water-based? Because the Bermuda Triangle is in the water. I know it sounds stupid. I just had to ask.
No, this is in the forest.
Okay.
The 3 points of the triangle, the Bridgewater Triangle, are 3 different towns. One is Abington, one is Freetown, and the other is Rehoboth. I hope I'm saying that right because it's not how it's spelled.
Yeah. If you guys live there or know how it's pronounced properly, hit us up.
I was told Rehoboth.
Send us a voice at, wormsongmedia@gmail.com.
Yes.
Send us like a you pronouncing it or something. Because who knows?
It is in the southeast part of Massachusetts.
If you know how to pronounce Massachusetts.
I think I know how to pronounce Massachusetts.
Anyway. No, this is a cool little region to have some folklore about.
Yeah, we haven't really covered a lot of the New England seaboard.
Yeah, I mean, Appalachia was a little close.
It's pretty close. It's not the same, though.
Yeah, but this one was cool.
So Pukwudgies are between 2 and 4 feet. They have oversized human facial features and a thick bush of like quills or bristles sprouting from their backs and their heads. They kind of look like giant porcupines standing on their legs from behind.
Are they creepy looking or kind of more deceptively cute? No,
they're terrifying looking.
Ooh.
I've never seen a cute Pukwudgie.
Well, I'm just imagining like the slightly Disneyfied, kind of like the irritating Sonic the Hedgehog from the movie before they changed it to the
You
one
mean the one we
like.
all bullied them about?
Yeah, but then like it gets all cutesy, but then it turns into terrifying.
Well, no, because their eyes are milk white. So that was something in the stories that they've got milk white eyes. They don't have like irises or pupils.
Okay.
It's all white. Which is
white.
Disturbing.
That is creepy. Like, you don't want to see that in any living creature.
No. They are humanoid creatures, and they are highly intelligent. Although like I said, they are mostly found in the Bridgewater Triangle, there's stories about them all over New England, and even in the Great Lakes area where the Wendigo was at.
Oh. Okay, so is there any other nicknames for them or anything?
There's a lot of different ways to spell Pukwudgie, which made it very difficult for me to do research.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun because apparently there's like 3-4 common ways to spell it. And I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, I think we're just going to stick with sounding it out here.
Yeah. They are usually depicted with like simple clothing, think like loincloths, very like almost rag-esque type clothing. And they have bows, which normally have poison-tipped arrows. Sometimes spears.
Is there a lot of lore about the type of poison?
Did not think about the type of poison that I could find.
Is that why did you have to take a bit of creative liberty on that?
I did. Because except there's nothing. The sizzling, I figured, okay, well, it's got to be poison. It's probably sizzling or burning, you know.
Yeah.
But they are also magical creatures.
Okay. Could it be magical poison?
It could be magical poison.
I don't want magical poison.
No, that sounds horrible.
I don't know if there's a Mr. Yuck sticker powerful enough to warn against that. Shout out to Mr. Yuck, if you guys remember that.
You're dating ourselves.
Oh, boy. That was Yuck with a Y, by the way, in case you have your volume down or YouTube's stupid captions thought I said something else. It's late.
They have a lot of...
It's late and I'm coping with the story I had to read.
So other than the magical poison, they can also turn invisible, shapeshift, control fire, and probably the big thing is they control people's Tepaiwankas, or their spirits. So the Tepaiwanka is a Wampanoag term from the Wampanoag Native American tribe.
Yeah.
Their name, Pukwudgie, it's translated from like several different Native American languages to mean like person of the forest, little person who disappears, things like that.
My children do that.
Yeah.
They're the same thing.
They're wild people of the forest.
When you go to Walmart, is there a word for the Walmart version? Little people who disappear in Walmart.
I do not want to think about Walmart people mixed with Pukwudgies. That sounds like a horror show.
There's enough wedgies there. Oh gosh.
Pukwudgies are viewed in similar regard to like gremlins. So they're responsible from everything to like mild mischief to homicide.
That's what I thought about when we were doing the story. It was like gremlins, but pokier, I guess, but kind of more like Sonic meets a gremlin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I had them do in the story is I had them take Mara's mind and like cloud it, right? Which was really hard to write. By the way, I was like, okay, how do I write like their mind is clouded and they're not, like they're being taken over?
Yeah, that's tough.
Apparently that's like one of their favorite activities is to cloud people's minds and lure them off cliffs.
Oh.
It's their favorite thing. They love it.
Google Maps has done that before.
This is also true.
Nothing against Google Maps, but it's
done it.
It's happened.
Most of the cliff-related deaths occur on a Assinet ledge in Freetown, but Pukwudgie's never listed as like an official cause of death. They're usually ruled as suicide or accidental. I don't think a medical examiner or coroner would get away with putting Pukwudgie as cause of death.
But has there been any of those circumstances, as in from the story, where with the blueberry and the quills?
Not really. I took a little bit of creative liberty.
The quills.
They do like blueberries. Like that's the thing. They like blueberries.
Maybe they're just regular porcupines.
No.
And people are just really tired of them. Yeah, these tank Pukwudgies out here.
The other thing is apparently like the will-o'-the-wisp that we kind of talked about in Jack and the Lantern.
Yeah.
They like to play with those too, and they like to lure people in the forest.
They kind of go hand in hand there.
Yeah.
The kind of the mischief, the trickster nature in a way.
They do.
I don't know about trickster nature, but the way they fool with you psychologically. Okay, it's almost kind of trickstery.
Yeah. No, they are tricksters. And they weren't violent always. So there's a legend from the Wampanoag.
At one point?
No. They were never cute. They were never nice, never cute.
My vision of them just not accurate then.
So the oldest story I could find was from the Wampanoag tribe. And I'm might be butchering that pronunciation. Native languages are like the one thing
I think
that my
that's
tongue
correct.
cannot wrap around.
Not that I'm an expert, but that sounds right. I feel like I've heard that on the Discovery Channel said that way once or something.
That's what I thought too, but if I am mispronouncing it, I apologize. Apparently, they were minor nuisances at first. They never did anything like big, like murder and all that. They were just kind of like little tricksters. They were just annoying, right?
Yeah.
Humans got sick of them. So apparently we enlisted the help of a giant named Mowshop who created Cape Cod and his wife. I did not include the wife's name because it is like one of two different names, and I got really confused trying to decipher it.
Yeah. See that? Dang, we could do a whole like history podcast episode about that with Cape Cod and all that.
Yeah. So apparently, like the humans got just sick of, even the wife was like, look, they're just annoying. Can you just deal with them? But Mowshop was really lazy. So it took him a while to do anything.
Yeah.
Like most men.
Oh boy.
His wife had to nag him. So he threw them all like really high in the air for a giant into the air and scattered them around.
Nice.
Then there was like peace for months, but this did not deter the Pukwudgies. And I am paraphrasing here. The Pukwudgies came back with a vengeance. They became malevolent. They started committing arson, homicide, and they would literally just kidnap babies.
Oh boy. Bye-bye, babies.
They literally just were like, okay, well, you tried to get rid of us, so we're going to burn all your stuff and kill all you people. Like, that's lovely.
Not exactly a fair reaction, but
it's a reaction.
It is a reaction.
So Mowshop, and he had 5 other giant sons, which are important. He had 5 giant sons. They went after them. But they got separate. Mowshop got separated from his sons, and the Pukwudgies blinded the sons and then killed them with their poison arrows.
Gosh. Just murdering everybody.
Yeah. Well, in a furious grief, because no parent should ever lose their child, Mowshop and his wife tried to exterminate the Pukwudgies. Like, smashed them. Literally tried to wipe them off the face of the planet, and they failed.
Fair.
But they failed. They didn't get all of them.
That's not good.
They buried their sons at sea, forming up Cape Cod itself.
Oh.
And apparently that's the last anyone's ever seen the giants, and they have no idea what happened to them after that.
That's kind of a cool little side lore.
Right?
When do you ever get side lore?
Love some side lore.
Hey, shout out for side lore.
All right.
So, okay. Those things, man, okay, they're like little mischief demons. But the more you talk about them, the more I just realize that my children are just Pukwudgies.
We're not calling children Pukwudgies.
But they're just not pokey, so we just need another word. But anyway,
spineless Pukwudgies. So,
vengeance. They're very vengeance fueled.
Well, at this point, they were kind of like they killed the sons because they, from vengeance.
Yeah, but ever since, right?
Ever since, they just kind of they're not our. They've never been our friends.
They're not friendly no more.
They were never friendly.
So this maybe not vengeance anymore, but just definitely some resentment.
Yeah.
Animosity.
Definitely some. Yeah. They're so popular, by the way, that Henry Wadsworth Longfellow included them in the Song of Hiawatha.
I don't know any of that.
That is one of his most famous. Why are we friends?
Who?
Why? Oh, my soul.
I just push buttons.
My literary soul is on fire and it's burning.
I push buttons.
Song of Hiawatha is one of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's most famous. I wouldn't call it a poem because it's a whole epic ballad.
Oh.
It's a whole thing.
A whole thing?
It's a whole thing. Okay, so chapter 15 has a passage where the Pukwudgies, spelled differently than the way this has been spelled, they grew really mad at one of Hiawatha's friends, Quansind. And they were beating him with his fists, but his skin was tough as leather, so he just kind of shrugged off their blows. It didn't even annoy him, it says. Well, then, seeing that didn't work, they started seizing rocks and pebbles and hurled them at him.
Okay. That's painful.
It didn't do anything to him.
Still didn't affect him.
But a stone conch shell, that is, quote, stone conch shell, thrown by one, the strongest Pukwudgie, struck him on the brain pan only.
Ooh.
The only spot uncovered, the only spot of weakness, and then and quote, and the mighty Quonset tottered, fell, and slain was Quonset.
Oh my gosh.
So they literally just stoned him to death.
Dude.
In that.
What a bad way to die.
But
Does this have to do with anything to do with Quonset hut?
It might.
Am I even saying that right?
I don't know. It's been a hot minute since I've read
I don't know.
Longfellow.
It triggered a curiosity there.
But that was not the first place that I heard of Pukwudgies.
Okay, I've never even heard of them, so this was a new one for me.
I heard of
Probably should have started with that, but
I heard of Pukwudgies in a movie I made you go see with me when it came out.
What was that?
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Because
maybe that's why there's like a vague image of them in my brain.
In the Harry Potter universe, right, the American school of witchcraft and wizardry is Ilvermorny. And Ilvermorny has 4 houses. One of those houses is the Pukwudgie.
Interesting.
Which is for the heart and healers. Which I did not understand any of that after learning about the lore.
I couldn't even pretend.
I had to
figure out that.
I had to look at it more. I was like, why is it heart and healers? Like, why? Because it's like, oh, the traits are like, it's about your heart and it's for healers. And that's the whole thing. And that's actually, I took a quiz. That's my house for Ilvermorny.
Well, so why they chose a Pukwudgie for heart and healer?
Okay, so I looked it up. The Harry Potter lore. It's the Pukwudgie house was chosen because a Pukwudgie named William saved the school's founder, Isolde Sayre, and her family from a dangerous creature, representing loyalty and healing. Which does not sound like a Pukwudgie at all.
Old Billy Pucks changed his ways, huh?
Yeah, I guess one Pukwudgie tried. Apparently, it says evil creature. We're gonna call it evil creature because it was oh god, Gormlaith. Gaunt. She's one of the Gaunt families.
Okay.
Isolde Sayre was one of the Gaunt family. I would say outcasts that the Gaunts hated. Voldemort is a Gaunt. We learned that in the 6th book.
You didn't give me warning. Wasn't I supposed to beep that out?
No, 6th book. It's in the 6th book. And fear of a name increases fear of the thing itself. So, no.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, so when Isolde's evil aunt, Gormlaith Gaunt, attacked the family, William the Pukwudgie intervened, shooting Gormlaith with a poisoned arrow and saving everyone.
Are we going to get a cute Pukwudgie movie about that soon?
No. Please. Because they're creepy.
Yeah.
The Ilvermorny Pukwudgie house thing, it is Gryffindor colors, but I don't know, man. The art style's weird. I'm just going to show it to you because I don't know. It is, just Google it. If you Google it, you'll see it and you'll be like, what is this thing? That's a Pukwudgie. They're not friendly. They're not great. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. They're pretty cool in that picture.
I think J.K. Rowling just was like, we're just going to throw this in here because...
Is there anything like this anywhere in Massachusetts? Could this be a spillover or was this kind of original to the area?
I mean, it seems like it starts in the area and it's moved out from there.
So she must have just somehow come. How have I not heard of this? And I know I'm not on the east coast of America in New England, but
nope.
Still, if it's making it across the pond, you'd think I'd hear of it too. But I guess New England, Old England, whatever.
Well, I think
be going hand in
I don't
hand.
know how she chose them because I'm not her.
It's just surprising. How you never know how she came across even knowing about them. It's just fascinating.
Well, and they're popular over in the East Coast.
I'm just surprised I've never heard of them.
So they're so popular in the East Coast that the local police department did a thing.
Oh, boy.
Here's our news article. And we're back to news articles, everyone, because I miss them.
Breaking news.
We're going to have to make a button.
I'm getting there, guys. It's hard to find that sound.
Yeah, for some reason, sounds are
I'll have to make it.
Solid sounds are hard. Okay, so in spring of 2017, the Freetown police installed a Pukwudgie crossing sign.
Oh.
because the Freetown-Fall River State Forest, where the story takes place, is about 5,000 acres.
That's big.
Yeah, it's huge. And it's a hotspot for Pukwudgie activity. The police department decided that they were going to put a Pukwudgie crossing sign.
That's awesome. Is there a picture of it?
There is.
That's awesome.
The official release from the police department states, and I quote because it's so good.
We should go there someday and get a picture for the podcast, like the socials.
Oh, we will. It'll
It'd
be fun.
Cool.
Okay. It has widely been reported that the Freetown State Forest is the home of these mythical creatures known as the Pukwudgies. The danger the Pukwudgies present to the motoring public is that they can appear and disappear at will by using its magical powers. They are also known to shoot poison arrows near and across the roadway. End quote. It also listed like traits like shape-shifting into porcupines, creating fire, and controlling spirits, while joking that the local fire department had countermeasures for the creating fire and the controlling spirits.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
The goal of this whole ordeal was to promote awareness of wildlife crossings without overusing that generic deer crossing sign that I think we've all seen 10 times a day during our commute.
Yeah. We're going to have to incorporate that in like the thumbnail.
So this was in the spring of 2017. Can you guess what day that all this information came out and that sign was placed? April 1st.
Ah, that's awesome.
April Fool's Day. It was perfect.
But did it actually happen? Or
it did actually happen, but they had to do it on
better.
April 1st because it also is kind of a joke.
That's awesome. April Fools.
It's a fantastic little nod too.
Cool. I hope someday we get to see that sign in person.
It is. It's just
if you're
fun.
around there and you can get us and get your own picture of that and send it to the Gmail, then we'll put it up on like the threads and stuff like that for you if you can.
Put it on all the
or if
places.
you just want to skip that and put it and just tag us in it or whatever on your own thread, that's cool too.
That's true.
Just that'd be awesome. I want to see your picture of the sign or if you have like a Pukwudgie t-shirt or something, just whatever. If you guys have any Pukwudgie stories or merch or anything, just tag us at Wormsong Media on Threads, right?
Yes, sorry.
And on Instagram,
trying
but
to
that's
think.
a little harder to do.
We're on Threads, we're on Insta, we're on Snapchat, we're on.
Yeah, I'm just talking about how they can interact with us. So Instagram's okay. It's just, especially for pictures, but it's the tagging and all that's weird. But just, hey, hit us up on our socials. We just don't have Facebook or Twitter.
No.
So we got the Threads.
It's
we got
X now, not Twitter.
It is what it is. But we do have the, you got to hit us up on Threads and Instagram and Snapchat. I'm not sure quite how to interact on Snapchat yet, but
Look,
it's at Wormsong Media, I believe, too, right?
Yes, and y'all, we are literal millennials. Snapchat feels very Gen Z, so we're on that learning curve.
It didn't used to, but it's so weird now because of all the short form content they've crammed in there. And I'm sure there's an AI chatbot in there somewhere too.
There's probably a few.
So, but anyway, we are available on there. I just don't expect us to. If you get a weird boomer, blurry freaking reply back or something,
Sorry, bro.
It's not my favorite app. That's all I got to say. So
we're trying.
Yeah, but
trying to be in all the
We'll
spots.
learn it, but we'll be there for you. All right, we out here. So, with the Pukwudgie news story though, on April 1st. Was there any other news stories, as in like some bad happened and they wanted to attribute it to that, or somebody might have, as a joke, mentioned it? It might have been a Pukwudgie, because I know you said they didn't. There's no deaths attributed to it. But
that's the thing. And
anything else besides like an April Fool's with the sign?
No, because everything else is word of mouth.
Any cool obscure movies or anything like that?
I couldn't find anything weird.
Interesting.
The Harry Potter thing was like the only media source. Oh, and then the Song of Hiawatha.
Yeah.
It's not like, I don't know. It's kind of this weird. I don't think it's as obscure. And I think because we're West Coasties.
Yeah, and we really only have like Bigfoot.
Like we're Bigfoot
and
people.
Like Chupacabra is kind of West, because it's West.
It's Puerto Rican.
True, but we have our stupid version.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And then we have like, what's mostly over here is like aliens.
Yeah, Roswell.
Yeah, we don't need to do crystal clear UFOs or nothing.
I mean, we could.
There's not enough alien stories that differ. They're all the same is the problem.
We might have to just do like one big overarching thing.
Yeah, if you can find like a cryptid alien, or how they intertwine somehow or something. Chupacabra always gets The American chupacabra always gets lumped in with aliens and
It was the
UFOs,
Puerto
but
Rican
that's just
one.
because of the area.
That was the Puerto Rican one that was an alien, not the American one.
Right, but it just always gets lumped in with like
Yeah.
the UFO stuff over there in like that area in the desert and stuff. So it is what it is. I'm sad there's not enough aliens, but that's just me.
That is just you, because no thank you.
But it's almost creepier that they're from Earth. These
The Pukwudgies.
creatures and everything we've been covering the last couple months now.
Yeah, it's been a couple months and
My
we're doing
goodness,
good.
it's been a fun ride, guys. We've been learning a lot here at Krystal Clear Lore. I'm having a good time with all these new cryptids. I didn't even know they existed, or evil creatures, whatever, all the different categories they could be. Some of these are very new to me, and that is what I'm enjoying the most, is to learning. Because, we'll do a Bigfoot episode eventually, but...
Yes. We're trying to pull back
we all
the
know
curtain
about
here
the
for a bit.
Bigfoot. Yeah, we'll throw some of them popular ones in every once in a while. It's mandatory and fun, but I like these new ones, like the the Kuchisaki-onna wasn't exactly new to me, but I didn't know anything about it, so that was fun to get to know that one and stuff like that. So anyway.
I have more. I have so many more too. I'm already researching 2 episodes ahead. So
before we get ahead or stuck in the past here, anything else about the Pukwudgie?
Pukwudgie, I do not have anything else, but
Okay.
they are not cool. Oh, one other thing. They like tobacco.
Tobacco. Yeah, that's right. It was slightly mentioned in there.
Yeah, they like the tobacco.
Well, I'm curious as to their favorite kind of tobacco. I wonder if there's a Pukwudgie, like a rolling paper or any kind of tobacco. Because if it's popular, I'm just curious. Because over here, there's just Bigfoot all over everything, and like deers and mooses and stuff.
Right.
I'm just curious if they just put like little cryptids. They have a lot over there, I'm discovering, on
They
the
do.
east side of the
They
United
have so many.
States.
Well, I wouldn't say their culture is older because Native Americans, but I will say like the part of like oh my gosh, colonist history is the oldest over there. Everything was starting to get written down by the colonists
and there's just
settlers.
more people in general.
That's what it is. My brain just completely turned off. Hold on.
It usually happens about this time of night, so...
that's what it was. Okay, so best way to pacify the Pukwudgies.
Oh, there we go.
That's what it was. Leave them
Can't
gifts.
forget their weakness, guys.
Gotta
you
have
can't just leave you
offerings.
guys high and dry and not know how to fight the Pukwudgie.
You're not fighting the
survive
Pukwudgie.
the Pukwudgie.
You give the Pukwudgie a gift, and the Pukwudgie takes the gift, and they may not kill you.
Again, this sounds like children. Everything we're talking about, down to the blueberries, it sounds just like children.
If you're giving the children tobacco, I think you need medical help, and you probably should do a mental health evaluation.
I mean, times were different back then. I'm not giving them
What back then?
I don't know, whenever they started this story.
Oh, well, who knows? I don't know.
But
Pre-settlers. That's what I know. Pre-Mayflower.
to give them a gift, is that the blueberry thing, or do they
So
just
that's-
like blueberries?
The blueberries is one of them. You can leave like a pouch of tobacco. Those are like the very common too. Like leave them some
I wonder what
blueberries or
else,
leave
I'm
them.
going to think out of the box, guys.
They love tobacco. So
Yeah.
honestly, just go get a pouch of tobacco, leave it in the woods,
If
and be
you-
like, just don't kill me. Thanks.
If you make any cool Pukwudgie gift sets for just in case, that's definitely like a Snapchat
Ooh.
or like an Instagram worthy
That definitely
share
is.
right there, guys. So
And feel free to always reach out to us because I know
Yeah.
I've get some comments and we do try to reply to every email, every comment, every little thing that we get.
yeah, well, I just have been thinking lately. We're over here stuck in research land
Oh my
with
God.
books and baloney.
We have
But I want to
baloney.
hear. I want to hear more of our listeners' stories and stuff like that. Maybe everybody kind of has their own experiences.
It's true.
We're stuck up here in our region when we only hear about the Bigfoot stories everybody has or whatever. Maybe they saw a ghost in the woods or something. I don't know.
The ghosts are universal. That's what I've
Or on
learned.
the highway, But yeah, I'd really like to hear from the listeners on their stories, their perspectives, if they think we're wrong about something, or if you guys just really enjoyed a certain part or a certain episode, hit us up. We want to interact more.
That's true.
Want to
Yeah.
get to know you. And then we also noticed our UK listener.
Yeah. One UK
We
listener.
have one listener in the UK, apparently, according to our analytics. And even if it's just a person with a VPN, I gotta shout it out.
Yeah. You've been here since the get go. We love
yes,
you.
you've been sticking it out with us. we're going to have to do UK cryptids.
Yes, I am trying to look. So actually, I do have one coming up for our Christmas episode.
Nice. Okay, going across the pond for Christmas.
Yes,
huh?
I will give you guys a hint for that one. It's Welsh. That's your hint. You get nothing else.
Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, well, I'm excited for that, and I hope you guys are excited for next week's episode. Don't forget to tune in every Wednesday at noon on whatever your favorite podcast platform is. Spotify, Amazon, YouTube, you know what to do.
Yep, and make sure we check out our socials because we're trying to be in all the spots. But if we've missed one, reach out to us, and we'll try to get there too.
Yep, and if you have any feedback and you happen to be a Apple listener, they facilitate a wonderful way to leave reviews and ratings on there, and that really help us out on just getting out there in any kind of constructive criticism too, because we want to be the podcast you want to listen to about the folklore and cryptids and stuff.
Yeah, we want to keep making the show better, so the people that are listening, if it's something you don't like, say you're like, wow, I really don't like the discussion portion, well then skip it. It's at the end. But like I said, it's the end for a reason.
Yeah, if you guys want just the read part, go ahead and just skip the conversation. But I think you're going to be, you miss out on all these nuggets.
Do you want longer stories? Then, yeah, let me know if you want longer stories.
Want anything like that, you want us to just not do conversations and just do long stories?
Just
well,
do
then I guess you're going to have to,
dramas.
you're going to have to, we don't have Patreon yet. I was going to go farther with that, but.
Then you're going to have to keep,
that's a
you're going to
future
have
endeavor.
to share us and get us in all the places so we can form a Patreon so we can do just audio dramas. There we go.
Exactly. Because those are the hard ones, guys. But anyway, we just want to interact more and hear from you more. Realistically, just hear from you more because like I said, we're stuck here. We only have our stories here. We don't hear yours, so hit us up, please. And anything else to add before we
that is
shut her
it.
down?
So we're gonna put the curtain back in place, and you're not gonna look at the man behind the curtain anymore.
Yeah, we try not to do it too much, but sometimes we got to bug you.
But I hope that made the Pukwudgies and even our podcast crystal clear. Bye.
Bye.
Follow us on Threads and Insta at Wormsong Media. That's WYRMSONG Media. Want to reach out to us? Email us at wormsongmedia@gmail.com. Again, that's WYRMSONGMEDIA@gmail.com.